Hi everybody, this is fitcowgirl.com and this is going to be our first workout. Today's workout is going to be a lower body workout. Lower body, legs, and cardio, lungs. You don't really need anything, we're just going to do just basically body weight stuff, so you don't need any weights. And I have a stick, my kid-size Clan Anderson stick. We're going to use this for stiff-legged deadlifts, or I call them butt burners. Really good to firm and lift up your butt. And there's really no weight to it, but we're basically using it just so I can show you form. This would be like a barbell if you were in the gym. You can also use dumbbells. And if you have those things at home, you can do those too. But we're going to do like a probably a little bit wider than shoulder stance, shoulder width stance, and we're going to arch everything up. You're going to bend forward, keep your back flat, chin up, chest up, and push forward. I'm going to turn sideways a little bit more. You want to make sure the rotation comes from your glutes and not from your lower back. So you're going to actually kind of stick your butt out and come up. You're going to keep your legs locked. Keep your legs locked. You get a stretch sooner in the back of your legs. You shouldn't feel a stretch in the back of your knees down here. If you are, you're forcing the stretch too much. And you shouldn't, it's not how deep you're going, because I can go deeper, but see how that came from here. You want it to all come from here and here. So just like your hamstring and your glute area. So we're going to do 10 of these. Every time you come up, you're tucking your hips forward to squeeze your butt. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze your butt on every one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to go right into, I call these OTTs. They're over the tops. So this is really good cardio, lungs, quads. You might not feel it while you're doing it, but inner thigh too, because you're actually going side to side, stepping side to side. So you basically want to do a squat here, and then you're going to step up. You want to add a little jump. You add a jump, that gives you a little bit more lungs, makes it a little bit harder. You don't have to do the jump, you can just walk over. And if you have knee problems, you could maybe just go here. You wouldn't have to do the squat. So if the squat bothers you, just maybe walk over. I should probably put this way. You can just walk over like that. So you can modify it to your own needs and injuries. On this, you want to make sure too that when you're doing it, that you're staying arched up. You don't want to go forward. That's going to put pressure on your lower back. You want to stay arched up and get a squat. So you're squatting down, you're not leaning forward. You're leaning forward, your butt's not going down, you're avoiding this, putting pressure here. So you want to make sure you stay arched up, and you do actually do a squat. Lower your bottom. Okay? So we're going to do 10 of those. Chin up. Always chin up, because your body follows where you look. So if you're looking down when you do it, your body's going to follow that. If you're looking up, that helps to keep your chest up and your shoulders back, which is what you want to do. So you always want that arch here. If this is arched up, it doesn't matter how far back your butt's sticking out. The thing that makes a squat bad and puts pressure here is when you lose that arch, and it does that. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, I'm getting warmed up now. It's probably only about 40 out here. That's actually not too bad. There's no breeze. So, next thing I want to do are toe taps. And you're just basically going to kind of stay over top of this and tap the step. You can do it like this if you want to. That's low impact. And you want to add a little bit more cardio and lungs. You want to do a little hop. You want to make sure you're not leaning back this way. You want to actually stay over top of it. When you stay over top of it, you're going to use your core to keep yourself forward. So you get a little bit of indirect core work, lungs, and calves. Even the last thing that we did, you get a little bit of, whenever you add like jumping into it, it's a plyometric, and you bring in the lower part of your body, your calves. So we're gonna do, let's do 30 of these. And like I said, if you have knee problems or back problems and it hurts to jar yourself, bounce, just do, you can do that. Okay, that makes it low impact. Move your arms, that'll get your heart rate up a little bit more. So I'm gonna do a jump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to try to touch your toe every time. That takes a little bit of control. And here. So if you're touching every time, you have to come up just right to do that. And you want to make sure you're not pushing it. This shouldn't be moving. This should be staying. If you're coming down on top of it and touching, this should stay right where it is. Okay, this is a just kind of like a step up. Now, if you want to, you can do this. This is lower impact. If you want to add a little bit more, make it a plyometric and add a little bit more, a higher impact cardio lung thing, you're going to stay over top and you're going to do a jump. Okay, so let's do 20 of those. And also if the amounts that I'm telling you is too much, cut it in half or do what you can do. Write it down, and then next time you can use this leg workout again. Next time, maybe try to build on that. Okay? 20 of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm looking down just for balance and make sure I stay on this. If you have a step, it might be a little bit different, like a Reebok step. But even though I looked down, I still made sure I kept this up. You know, my arch, my flatness in my back. I could do this, but I'm afraid I might miss my step. But if you're doing this, you want to stay over top of it. And the main thing, just make sure this stays up. So you're using this. So you don't want to do this. See how I lost that flatness, that arch? You want to make sure this stays up. Boobies up in a lot of exercises. If you remember boobies up, you're doing good. For back exercises, and especially leg exercises, and chest. Whenever you do chest stuff, everything's boobies up. So if you remember to keep your boobies up, push your boobies out, push them up. That's what gives you that arch. Boobies up, butt out. So that was 20 on there. Okay, the last thing, we're going to do lunges. So we're going to do 10 stationary pulse lunges. If lunges hurt your knees, you could maybe do a squat. Maybe squats are better. Sometimes people can't do lunges, but they can do squats. Or maybe you could do a wide sumo squat. Toes out, knees out. Maybe do those. That might be a little bit easier on your knees because you're not really going as deep and your knees are going out. So you can maybe try that. But I'm going to do pulse lunges. A lot of times too when your knees hurt, it's because your weight is too forward on your foot, on your toes. If you really think of shifting your weight back more towards the back half of your foot, that actually puts it more in here and not up here. When you're shifted back, it puts it here. When you shift forward and your knee goes forward, your weight shifts to the front of your foot, to your toes, and it can put a lot of pressure on your knees. So maybe pay attention to that too, because that might help. Also sometimes just doing a little bit of a shorter motion. If you have knee problems, sometimes just shortening it, it allows you to do it rather than trying to go deep. If you're new to these, just new to working out or haven't worked out in a while, you might not be strong enough to go all the way down, so just do what you can do. Same thing, chin up, chest up, arch in your back. I'm going to go down and touch my knee and come up to about here. If you can't do that, then just kind of go right here. Keep your weight shifted back. Really think about you're going to feel here and your butt a little bit. Especially the deeper you go, the more you're going to pull in your butt. But if you really focus and put your focus on your butt as you're pushing up and squeeze your butt, you'll still get your butt here. Okay? So we're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 on this side. And again, chest up, chin up, chest up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, so that was one round of everything. We're going to go back to the beginning. See if I can remember everything we did. Okay, this is the butt burners. Legs locked, chest up. We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toe taps. 30. 1, 2, 6. I think we did 20 of these. Whew. Getting a burn. Always catch your breath and rest when you need to. Don't feel like you have to keep going. We're gonna go to lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Feeling a burn in my quads. Remember the modifications that you can do if you have problems with your knees or your back. We're going back to the butt burners. I probably could have made these 20, but 10's a good start. I'm probably going to feel everything tomorrow, and hopefully you guys will too. Here we go. Remember to focus on the skis in your butt. I think that's 4, 5. See how I tuck my hips every time I come up. 6, 7, 8. This is staying arched up. 9, 10. If you're not used to these, and you actually come up and squeeze your butt every time, you'll probably still feel those tomorrow, even though it was 10. If you feel like doing 20, go ahead and do 20. Or if you have some weights, you could hold some weights too. That'll make it a little bit more intense. Okay, let's go this way. But over the tops, 10 of these. Remember, you can step over if you want to. You can squat as deep as you want to, or you can not squat. Okay, here we go, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 toe taps, and remember to stay over top. 1, 2. 10. Step ups. Remember, you can step up like this. You want to add a little more lung and cardio. Do it as a little jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 20. Last thing, lunges. Oh, let's go this way. I'm going to start left leg first this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Oh my goodness. My quads are pumped. Got a burn. That was 3 rounds. So 3 times through of all the exercises. We had stiff-legged deadlifts, OTTs, toe taps, step-ups, and stationary pulse lunges. 5 things, 3 times through. So 1 time through each exercise is 1 round. So we did 3 rounds. Like I said, modify it to your fitness level. If you can't do 10 and 20 and the 30 reps that we did, cut it in half and start there. And maybe do 3 rounds. If that's too much, just do 1 round. or 2 rounds. Do what you can do, and you can always work up to it. So if you're feeling that you're getting a good workout, don't push it because you think you have to finish it. You don't have to finish it. Just do what you can do. I have a feeling I'm going to feel mine. Even though I've been in really, really good shape before, when you stop and you start again, you can't go back to the same place that you were. You have to start from the beginning again and work your way up. So that's where I'm at right now. I thought of this Fit Cowgirl a long time ago, and I wanted to say, Fit Cowgirl, be fit for a better ride. Because I think when you're fit and you feel good, you actually connect with your horse better, and you do have a better ride. So I know for me, when I'm fit and I'm eating right and taking care of myself, I'm much more in tune with myself. And I think when you're in tune with yourself, it's easier to be more in tune with your horse. Hope you like the workout, and like I said, modify it. If you have any questions about the workout, just comment below. Ask me your questions and I'll answer. Like if you need, to know a different modification, if you can't do something, I can help you decide what you can do instead of, or if you have questions about how many rounds you should do or reps or whatever your questions are, just comment below this video, and bye-bye.